For a long time, I thought healthy plants came from doing more. More watering. More checking. More products. More effort. But strangely, the more I tried to control everything, the worse my plants looked. Then I changed one thing, my routine. And honestly, that changed everything. Here's something most people don't realize: healthy indoor plants are usually not the result of perfection. They're the result of rhythm. Small repeated habits. Calm observation. Consistency. Today, I'm going to show you the exact indoor plant routine that completely changed how I care for plants. It made everything feel simpler, calmer, and more successful. Not a complicated routine. A realistic one. Ask yourself, are you caring for your plants reactively, or intentionally? That difference changes everything. Part 1, the morning observation habit. The first thing that changed my routine was surprisingly simple: observation before action. Most people immediately do something. Water. Move. Adjust. But I started doing something different. Every morning, I simply looked at the plants first. No touching. No fixing. No reacting. Just observing. Plants reveal patterns slowly. You notice things when you stop rushing: slight leaf movement. Soil texture changes. Have you ever watered a plant before even checking the soil? Most people do it automatically. I once noticed a plant leaning slightly toward the window. Because I observed it early, I adjusted the position before stress appeared. Every morning, take 60 seconds. Walk around slowly. Observe before acting. Part 2, I stopped watering on a schedule. This was a huge breakthrough. I stopped using fixed watering days. Because plants don't follow calendars. Environments change constantly. Temperature, light, and airflow change. Have you ever watered a plant just because it was time, even though the soil still felt damp? Now I water based on soil dryness, leaf posture, and pot weight. Not dates. Part 3, plant zones and the 3-plant system. This changed both plant health and apartment atmosphere. Before, plants were scattered randomly around my apartment. It felt disconnected. Plants thrive better when environments are intentional. I started using a simple 3-plant system for my zones: 1 tall floor plant, 1 medium table plant, and 1 trailing plant. Suddenly, watering became easier, humidity improved naturally, and the room felt more peaceful. Part 4, I stopped chasing perfect conditions. I used to obsess over perfect humidity and temperature. It made plant care exhausting. Healthy plants don't grow in perfect conditions. They grow in stable conditions. I bought extra gadgets trying to optimize everything. Meanwhile, my healthiest plant sat quietly in a simple corner. Part 5, I started caring for fewer plants better. Owning fewer plants improved my plant care dramatically. I kept buying more plants constantly. Eventually, care became fragmented. I was managing them, not connecting with them. I removed struggling plants and focused deeply on the remaining ones. Everything stabilized. The apartment felt calmer. Part 6, I learned to work with my apartment. Every apartment has strengths. Bright windows, dry air, shaded corners. I had a beautiful shelf set up once. Visually perfect. But the light was terrible. The plants kept struggling. I accepted reality and moved them closer to the window. Healthy plants always look more beautiful than dying ones. Part 7, the biggest change was psychological. I stopped treating plant care like a test. Stopped chasing perfection. Stopped panicking over every yellow leaf. Plants reward calm consistency. One evening, I realized, the routine wasn't just helping the plants. It was helping me too. Part 8, the 5-minute reset. Dusty leaves, dead stems, crooked pots. Tiny things build up visually. Once or twice a week, I spend 5 minutes doing small resets. Removing dead leaves, wiping foliage, straightening pots. Part 9, Why I Stopped Copying Plant Influencers. I copied huge jungle apartments online. But they didn't fit my real life. Maintenance became stressful. The apartment stopped feeling relaxing. Build a plant routine for your actual lifestyle. Not for social media aesthetics. That's sustainable. Part 10, The Unexpected Change. Eventually, the atmosphere became the main thing. Plants subtly change how spaces behave emotionally. Before plants, my apartment felt functional. After plants, it felt lived in. Grounding. The routine of caring for plants started making me slower too. More observant. More patient. The routine that changed everything was built around simplicity. Observing calmly, maintaining visual order, and building real habits. Comment below, what feeling do you want your apartment to have? Calm. Cozy. Minimal. Subscribe to the Urban Leaf for realistic indoor gardening advice. Sometimes the biggest transformation starts with slowing down, watering a plant, and creating a quieter space to live in.